The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Episode 6, Last Name, which follows last week's pivotal Conrad Fisher point of view, fully rekindles Belly's lingering feelings for her first love, and it's not just her physical attraction to him either. In this episode, the season's two most significant storylines collide as Belly, Lola Tung, struggles with the enormity of the Adam-sponsored wedding, while Conrad, Christopher Briney, persuade Laurel, Jackie Chung, to make amends with her daughter and attend Belly's bridal shower. One brother rises while the other falls, while Jeremiah's, Gavin Casalegno, desperate attempt to impress, and even become like, his father unintentionally pushes him further away from Belly. We are now more than halfway through the final season of The Summer I Turned Pretty, and while I am happy that there are still 5 episodes left, I am beginning to question whether Prime Video's massive final run has lost its pace. Despite some of the greater emotional moments in this episode, like Belly and Laurel's reunion, a sequence I actually appreciated, some of the season's smaller plots are starting to feel like dreaded fluff. The main plot of the show is not at all related to Taylor and her mother's financial difficulties, Steven and Taylor's tumultuous relationship, or even Steven's new business proposal with Denise. This is unfortunate because in the first 2 seasons of the show, Steven and Taylor's tales felt more organically integrated. Although their infidelity at the start of season 3 soured my opinion of them somewhat, I still like their characters and even believe they could work well together. However, I find that I become disinterested whenever the plot turns to either of them. With 5 episodes and only a few weeks left before the wedding, there is still a lot to go through before any significant change within the triangle feels genuine and earned. Steven and Taylor are the show's most significant romantic dynamic aside from the Fisher-Conklin love triangle. Shouldn't I care more about them by now? Time is running out, and every second I spend with them is a second I'm not spending increasing the tension between Belly, Jeremiah, and Conrad. The jaw-dropping restroom scene in The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 3, Episode 6 was definitely a highlight. It was the ideal accompaniment to the famous fruit stand scene from last week. As Belly assists Conrad in cleaning a wound on his leg that he got while surfing, it's her turn to lose herself in the moment this time. The atmosphere is a lot like the peach buying scenario. Down Belly's perspective, we are seeing this moment with Conrad. She is lingeringly looking at his eyes, his mouth, and the water flowing down his hair. Points of contact are highlighted by the camera, emphasizing how those touches affect Belly's poise. One of those moments that feels like a life-altering one occurs when he leans into her. Scenes like this make it easier to forget the show's other flaws. Who cares about Jeremiah's annoying character, Laurel's lack of response to Belly's decision not to go to Paris, and Steven and Taylor's strangely paced storylines? This kind of parallel, the constant romance between Belly and Conrad, is where the show really shines. The slow-burning tension and the chemistry between Tung's Belly and Briney's Conrad are unquestionable, a sensation that Belly and Jeremiah's relationship has never been able to capture in equal measure in this season. Even though I still believe that Belly has lost her agency as a character, thanks in large part to Jeremiah, it seems like the more she gets to know Conrad, the more she begins to feel like herself again. Jenny Han has created a superb romantic hero in Conrad Fisher, a complex and captivating character who supports his love interest rather than tearing her down. Although Belly and Jeremiah may be organizing their wedding, this most recent episode of The Summer I Turned Pretty demonstrates that Season 3 is Conrad Fisher's season. If Han still wants us to root for Jeremiah in some way, it's not working. Thank you for watching. Please, subscribe.